With fame often comes wealth, and believe me, it's surprisingly easy to blow through those new riches. Being a successful rapper means living a life that most people can only imagine, and often they just throw money on crazy stuffs. Back in 2009, Diddy, who lately has been in a lot of trouble, made waves when he gifted his son Justin a jaw-dropping $360,000 Maybach for his 16th birthday. The entire lavish event was broadcast on MTV's My Super Sweet 16, leaving fans stunned by the extravagant present. While most teenagers are thrilled to get a hand-me-down Honda Civic, Diddy took things to a whole new level by giving his son a luxury ride that had everyone talking. But Diddy didn't stop there. Just a year later, for Justin's 17th birthday, he upped the ante with a Maybach limo. I'm pretty sure all his friends would hit him up for rides because that's the perfect way to show off and outshine everyone else at school. When asked by ABC Nightline if giving his son such an over-the-top gift was too much, Diddy confidently responded, "I think it's appropriate to give my kids whatever I want to give them. I don't owe anyone an explanation. Nobody knows how I raise my children better than I do." Critics may have raised their eyebrows, but Justin certainly wasn't complaining about getting back-to-back Maybachs. After all, when it comes to balling out, Diddy knows how to make a statement. But then, this is not as dumb as the purchase Kanye West made for his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian. The rapper spent over $136,000 on flowers, including a giant wall of roses. This was a really, really dumb decision. But then again, love is blind, just like Kanye. Love can make you do some crazy things, including making really stupid purchases. Can you believe he dropped a whopping $100,000 on flowers? Seriously, something you could pick up for just $20 at Publix. With that kind of cash, he could have rolled up in a luxury supercar instead. But nope, he chose to go old school and get her a bouquet. I get that it's the thought that counts, and there's something sweet about the gesture, but spending $136,000 on flowers? That's just wild. It makes you wonder what he was thinking. Spending $136,000 on flowers is crazy, but the game took it a step further and dropped almost $100,000 on his son's toy car. In 2013, the rapper made headlines when he bought his son a toy Bentley GT that cost $100,000. That's right, a toy car priced like a luxury vehicle. This toy was decked out with 150 carats of diamonds inside, and it's almost the same price as an actual Bentley GT. He posted a photo of a remote-controlled Bentley GT covered in diamonds. The caption read, "Props to my jeweler at Richie Nekteloff, who put 150 carats, almost $100,000 in diamonds, $98,376 if we are getting technical in my son at Harlem, Karen Taylor's remote control. Bentley GT. My son's toy almost cost more than a real thing. He said, 'Daddy, I want a car like yours when I get older.' I said, 'I got you Harlem.' But until then, he's so stuntin' like his daddy. Like father, like son." The inspiration came from his son saying he wanted a car just like his dad's. But honestly, that has nothing to do with the decision to encrust it with $100,000 worth of diamonds. I could never justify that kind of expense. But as the game himself boasts on Instagram, he's got the cash to spare. I can't help but think his son would appreciate the actual when he turns 16 more than something all decked out. Still, I'm sure when the time comes, the game will deliver something special for him. Trust me, this list only gets crazier because you won't believe what Drake spent money on. Drake once said in his collaboration with Future on Where You're At, that if his neighbors ever dared to complain about the noise, he'd just buy their house. It's the kind of flex that says, "I'm not turning the music down, I'm just leveling up." It's not just about shutting down complaints, it's about owning the whole situation, literally. Classic Drake. When the song dropped, no one really took that line literally. It wasn't like Drake was out here buying up houses just to keep the party going. It was more of a smooth flex, letting everyone know he's got the kind of money to make those moves if he wanted to. It added to his persona, cool, confident, and always in control. Drake took that flex to a whole new level when he bought his neighbor's property for a cool $2.85 million. It was the ultimate move. He didn't just talk about it, he made it happen, dropping that cash like it was nothing. Oh, don't worry, it wasn't like Drake's neighbor was down on their luck and needed to sell. Nope, they just couldn't handle the noise from Drake's parties. So what does Drake do? Turn down the volume and keep the peace? Nah, too simple. He goes ahead and buys their house instead. Now he owns a combined 12,000 square feet of party space, where he can blast his music as loud as he wants, whenever he wants. And guess what?
By purchasing his neighbor's property for $2.5 million. But his neighbor could be suffering from financial troubles and had to sell the property, right? No. Drake's Hidden Hills neighbor complained about the noise coming from his house, so he bought the neighbor out and now owns a combined 12,000 square feet of room to party as often as he wants and as loudly as he wants. And while we're on the subject of ridiculously expensive mansions,
no one's left to complain. Talk about solving problems in the most Drake way possible. Rappers love to flex in designer clothes, but in 2019, Future took it to another level. On an episode of Complex's Sneaker Shopping, he revealed that he spoils his 9-year-old daughter with 10 to 20 pairs of Chanel shoes, saying she's got more bags than most grown women. No joke. By the end of the episode, Future had dropped over $40,000 on shoes and clothes. He picked up some Gucci slides for nearly $900, Givenchy socks for $160, and a pair of Chanel sandals for his daughter that cost over $1,000. When it comes to fashion, he's all in, admitting, "I shop every day. I probably spend $200,000 to $300,000 a month on clothes." The man has a wardrobe that could fill a mansion, but even he knows it's a bit much. At the end of the show, he couldn't help but laugh. "It's crazy. I gotta stop." Yeah, Future, maybe slow down before you end up needing a separate house just for your closet. Rapper Birdman, also known as Brian Williams, dominated the music scene with his Cash Money label back in the 2000s. He showed off his wealth with new cars, stylish clothes, and flashy jewelry. But the ridiculous purchase he's made? It's sitting right in his bathroom. In 2016, a video of his house shut off a solid gold toilet that allegedly cost more than $1 million. That's one way to flush your money down the toilet. In an even more extraordinary display of wealth, Drake made headlines for spending a staggering $100 million on his very own amusement park in Los Angeles, California. This dude's most outrageous purchase didn't just cost him a staggering $100 million. It also made him and Lionel Messi the only celebrities in the world to own their very own amusement park. Described as the Museum of the Future, this project boasts exhilarating rides and cutting-edge design.
Described as the Museum of the Future, is filled with thrilling rides and innovative designs. Drake's amusement park, which allows him to express his creativity and provide entertainment for fans, solidifies his status as one of the most influential figures in the industry. Lastly,
Drake's amusement park not only lets him unleash his creativity, but also entertains fans, solidifying his reputation as one of the most influential figures in the industry. Inside, you'll come across some of the craziest rides you've ever seen, and the artwork on many of them is a bit strange. Drake saw that and thought it was worth the money, and that's why he made headlines purchasing this place for $100 million. 100M is crazy, but not as crazy as the chains that rappers wear. Let me know what the dumbest purchase you ever made is in the comments section. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell if you're new here, so you'll be alerted whenever we post more content.